So this is the male reproduction A&P overview of the testes. So the primary reproductive organs for males are the gonads, and they are the testes. The testes have two functions. They secrete hormones and they produce sperm. So in the male reproductive system, it has three roles. It produces, nourishes, and transports sperm. It deposits sperm in the female reproductive tract, and then it also secretes hormones. So in your testes, as we said, those are the male gonads. They produce sperm and secrete testosterone. They are suspended in a sac called the scrotum, and that begins in the abdominal cavity, and they descend into the scrotum during the last 2 months of fetal development, so in the 7th month of pregnancy. So location is important. We have this term, it's called the cryptochisidum, which is the undescended testicles. And we know that sperm cannot live at body temperature. They need a cooler environment such as the scrotum. So to avoid infertility, a surgeon will pull the undescended testicles into the scrotum. So the testes are divided into 250 smaller units called lobules, which contain seminiferous tubules and interstitial cells. So the tightly coiled seminiferous tubules produce the male hormones called androgens. And the most important androgen is testosterone. So again, the testes produce sperm and testosterone. They also contain the sperm cells, which sperm production begins at puberty and continues throughout life. They're formed by the epithelium of seminiferous tubules, which contain two types of cells. We have the spermatogenic and the supporting cells, and there'll be another video to cover that one. So let's do an overview. So the gonads, they're your testes. They secrete hormones and they produce sperm. The three roles are they produce and transport sperm, they goes into the female reproductive, and they secrete the hormone testosterone. It begins in the abdominal cavity, which they descend into the scrotum the last 2 months of fetal development. If they're undescended, they're called the cryptochisidum. They contain the seminiferous tubules, which produce the androgens. And so again, the testes produce sperm and testosterone. So that is your overview of the testes and the male reproductive anatomy and physiology.